Mike. We're back in with another one. Back in with another deep dive into the mind. Life is a reflection of what we believe and what we think, right? When it comes to thoughts don't actually have any power to it. We give the power to the thoughts by focusing on them, by giving energy to it, by paying attention to it. Think of it as an investment of energy. What you constantly pay attention to is what you're giving your energy to. And all the other things that you ignore in your life, they don't exist because you're not paying attention to it. So it's not in your world. It's not in your scope of reality. It's not in your observable universe. When you refuse to invest your energy into those negative thoughts, your frequency is less affected by those thoughts. The thoughts in your mind are constantly fighting for your attention, and you hold the power of giving any thought, any specific thought, attention. You can either entertain the thought or you can ignore it and move on. Our thoughts direct our energy's motion. The key to having a connection with the universe is to become conscious over your thoughts, becoming more and more aware of the cycles that you see throughout life and within your own mind, and choosing positivity, choosing to align with positivity. And this may seem like you're just ignoring your problems, but it's like, we all know that there's negativity in the world. We all know about the negative aspect. We all know, like, there's negativity. Okay, we know that. It's about being a point of transformation of positivity, because there's already negativity. Everyone can become infected by the negativity that happens, and now they're just negative. It's about you standing within positivity, that you yourself become a force of positive energy. If you stare long enough into the darkness, you become the darkness. You ever heard that? Like, that is true. It's true. If your mind is constantly saturated within a field of information, you're going to become that thing then. Your life is what you think about often. And the thing about the universe is that the universe does not communicate in the English language. Matter of fact, it doesn't communicate in any spoken mouth sounds. It doesn't, like these mouth sounds. It doesn't communicate in that. That's not what the universe communicates with. It communicates with vibration, with feeling. Universe only understands two things. It only understands or mm-mm. That's all it understands. It only understands, yes, I would like more, please, or no, no more. I don't want that. That's not for me. That's all it does, and it can only give you that. See, the thing when people pray, when a lot of people pray to God and stuff, they pray for things that they're not in emotional vibration with. And when they're done praying, they go right back to negative thought patterns. They're just going right back to the loop, the mindset. They're not working on it. In order to be in tune with the universe, you have to have selective engagement, man. You can't let everything through the floodgates of your attention. It's a skill to practice. When I first started, my mind was everywhere. I was anxious. I was like, oh, I can't control this. But then after I started meditating, and meditation is just familiarizing yourself with your mind. That's all meditation is. It's just becoming familiar with the mind. And after I did that, I gained a new perspective over my thoughts, a lower dimension of my mind that's just like scatterbrain, like a bunch of thoughts running around. I was like down there just running around with it, right? And then when I started meditating, I got lifted up from those thoughts. Now I'm separate from my thoughts. I'm looking down and I'm like, oh, so that's what I was in. Another powerful thing that I've learned about my voice and how I speak and use my words is speaking in the present tense. Because a lot of times I started realizing that most of us, we speak in the future or we speak in the past, but we never nail it to the present. Like, we're just always in the illusion. So we would just say like, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna be a fit person. I'm gonna be that. And it's like, they never get there. They never get there. Why? You're telling the universe, right now, I don't want to do that. Right now, I'm not that. So, give me more of what I am. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you're telling it on a subconscious level through your feeling. When you say words like I'm going to become this or I'm going to be, what you're saying is you put the material world before the mind. You're saying that right now it may not seem like I'm that, so I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna be that later on in the timeline. No, my friend. There is no time. Like, no, you have to feel it now. You have to feel it now in order for things out here to change. Remember, the universe only understands and It doesn't understand, well, first off, let me just sort out my taxes and then I can come around and no. Like, it's only I'm ready, or I'm not ready. That's how this works. You have to speak in the moment. You have to know yourself. Know the power that you command in your life. When you feel like you already have what you desire, it will match with your frequency and attract to you. That's how this works, man. That's the magic. When you feel like, man, I already got it, then you have it. I compare life as a movie, life to a movie, but truly and honestly, life is a movie, a TV show, a video game. It's all of the medias wrapped up in one. It's like all of the entertainment. For this example, let's say that life is a game. The level of mastery within the game is determined by your level of conscious awareness. In a video game, a level 1000 player is more adept at the game than someone who just picked up the sticks and is learning the controllers. They're noobs. When you become equipped in the mind, you become more skillful in the game. You become an active player instead of a passive spectator. We all have an internal guidance system. The universe doesn't speak with the language, right? It speaks with feeling. It speaks with energy. Our guidance system has the ability to align us with what is right for us, what is right for our path, what is destined for our character in this movie of life. Remember that the mind is divided into two, right? Where you have your conscious mind and you have your subconscious mind, right? Our conscious mind has the ability to discern from positive and negative thoughts. Our subconscious mind doesn't have that. Our subconscious takes on the emotions. You ever had an embarrassing moment just keep popping up in your brain and you're just like, why do I keep thinking about that? And every time you think through it on that memory, you start feeling that anxiety. You start like that time when you went on stage and you're just like, oh, and you think back to it, even though you're not there, you start feeling the emotions as if you were there again. That's how your subconscious works. And this subconscious field down here, it's a sum of your thoughts, what you think about most often, and your social conditioning. Your subconscious doesn't have a way of filtering through what's unhealthy for you, what doesn't serve you. It's just there for you to access. That choice is within your conscious hand. That choice is within this hand, this part, the conscious mind, where you make the decision of choosing positive or negative. We are a sum of the thoughts that we constantly think. And we're living in a world that's overbearingly negative. So we need a method. And the method are mantras. In the spiritual community, mantras are used to instill a sense of positive continuity within your life, right? Because life is a movie, but let's say that our individual lives are TV shows. Now, you can have a cartoon, slapstick comedy, there's no plot, no sense of direction to your TV show, right? Or you can have this mysterious adventure, thriller, you could have this continuity to your TV show that's not just random. Mantras are a reminder of your script to the movie that you're in or the TV show that you're in. Let me actually do a visual with the beads, because a Buddhist monk actually showed me this. The beads represent the days that go by, and the string that connects the days is the continuity of life, of what you are doing with your being, till it comes to a full circle. And that is the circle of life. If you get it, you get it. You get it, you get it. You are the universe. You hold power in your existence. When you're speaking to the universe, you're speaking to your higher self. The universe reflects your inner state. It reflects how you feel about life. Your reality is a canvas and you are the artist. okay? We are all the artists. Don't let no one tell you any different. And remember, I don't care what you think as long as you're thinking.
Emmanuel's two lines to me were, death is absolutely safe. First thing. That's a very profound statement. And the next thing he said, it was like taking off a tight shoe. And then I said to him, Emmanuel, what am I doing here? Who made this error? What am I doing on this plane? He said, you're in school. Why don't you try taking the curriculum?
And the curriculum is?
Life.
Any life?
It means the exploration of the clinging of mind within the world of projected form.
So the exploring life.
It's the exploring life with its purposive in the sense of returning back into